Good Monday morning, my friends. Thank you for being here for this gathering of our digital village. It's time for your 3-card weekly reading, where we do 3 cards for the collective for the week ahead and individual cards for those who request. We're streaming live today, of course, on YouTube and also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch. So wherever you're seeing me, if you would like a card for the week ahead, let me know. And as we look at the cards for the collective, and as you wait for your card, as you're listening, whatever you see, whatever you hear that feels like a message for you, then take it to your heart and to your soul as that message, because that's the magic of a group tarot session. It's so great to see all of you. Of course, my name's Christiana Gaudet, and I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother. So let's get right into it with Card Cam. Here we go. What deck am I using today? I don't even have the box to show you, but this is Lisa Hunt's Animals Divine, which I believe is now out of print, sadly. It's one of my favorite decks, and I'm so happy to share it with you today. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got. So get ready. This is the collective reading. Lisa, thank you so much for your compliment on my headwear today. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, it's fun. In fact, Tanya, who's a member here, and she comes to StaarCon as well, gave this to me at my most recent library class. Very good. Hey, nice to see people coming in on Instagram. Glad you're here. If you would like a card for the week ahead, just put your request in, and let's see. 3 cards for the week ahead for the collective. Marcy Jane, so good to see you. Glad you're here on Instagram. All right, here we go. 3 cards for the collective. The Hanged Man reversed, which in this deck is the Hanged Woman. And the way this deck works, the major arcana, all deities from different cultures associated with animals. In this case, it's Spider Woman. Yes, spiders are animals. Living creatures that are not, so animals, insects, that whole thing. And the minor arcana is animals themselves. So wait till you see. Okay, so first card out for the collective for the week ahead, Hanged Man reversed. Now the Sun reversed, who is Horus. And Temperance reversed. Coachiketchel, is that? I don't know if I'm saying the name correctly. Please do correct me. Okay, so here's the deal. You saw me shuffle. This deck was no way in order. You saw me shuffle 3 major arcana cards, all reversed. What the heck do you want to do with that? Should we just cancel the week? Seriously, though, if we look at 3 majors. Hey, Tess, good to see you on Instagram. If we look at 3 majors for the week ahead, we say, pay attention, important things are happening. If we look at 3 majors reversed for the weekend ahead, we say, important things are happening and we need to be extra special careful because we may not see it or we may not see it as it is. We all this week, well, always I think, but this week especially, we all need to be open to the idea that the way we think it is, the way we think we see it, maybe it's different than that. Now, looking at the individual cards, here's what I'm going to say we need to do this week. We all need to be active, not passive. We all need to take control in our lives of the things that we can control. We all need to celebrate the good things, even if we don't feel like celebrating. And we need to work to find balance and solutions. We need to be patient and creative, even when that is difficult. Now, last week, we did a whole class on reversals, and we talked about what happens if all the cards are reversed. There's an illustration of how we might handle that. Let me know how that resonates for you. Does that feel right for you as you look at your life in the collective, in the world? Let me know. And let's get on to the list. Oh, Dennis, thank you for the like. Appreciate that very much. All right. Let's get on to the list. Here we go, starting with Mary. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Here is your card for the week ahead. You got Cernunnos. I love that. Okay, so not reversed, but another major arcana card. Hi, Mary. Glad that you are here. The Hermit can speak of feeling lonely and speak of feeling isolated. The Hermit can also speak of feeling too old. We need to reject all of that, and instead we need to take the wisdom. Oh, Jeannie, thank you for the better pronunciation of that. I appreciate that. Okay. Mary, isolated. Yeah, got it. So what do we do with this? This week, recognize your wisdom. And with this card specifically, as Cernunnos, we're going to see your connection to nature. Your connection to nature. That's what's going to be important here. So remember, you're smart. Use the magic that comes from nature to move yourself forward. And remember that in traditional tarot, the Hermit is holding a lantern. Now, we recognize originally it was an hourglass. That's a whole other thing. Well, actually, it's not a whole other thing because, Mary, that reminds us to be patient. I know you've been patient forever, but continue to be patient. But the real thing is that hourglass, not the hourglass, the lantern, when we see it as a lantern, it brings things to you. So think about having a light, holding a light that brings what you're looking for to you. That's what you want to be doing this week, Mary. Seriously. All right. Who is next? It's Jeannie Mnuchin. Once again, so it's Ichpach. I can't even do it. I cannot figure out that pronunciation, but thank you for that. One thing I will say about Lisa Hunt is she really does her research when she does her cards. All right. Shoshi Ketzel. Yeah, I'm working on it. Okay, Jeannie, here we go. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here is a card for the week ahead. Okay, you get the Queen of Pentacles reversed. It's White Buffalo Calf Woman reversed. There are ways that I think you are feeling disconnected from money making. And in a way, I wonder, disconnected from family or disconnected from, how should we say it? Disconnected from ancestry. So let's switch that up for you. Let's get rid of that and let's open up for that connection, because that's really what we need. We need that grounding and we need that connection. And that connection, the connection to resource, ancestry, family, and security is what you need to be feeling. So let's welcome that in this week. All right, Liz Harrison, good to see you. Oh, Liz, you're coming up. Febborn, you're up next. Liz, you're on deck. Febborn, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Here's a card for you. I'll just say it because y'all are going to say it. Lots of reversals this week. Yeah, I can see that. But I don't mind this one for you at all, Febborn. We've got the Four of Swords reversed, which is Hawk. And with the Four of Swords reversed, this is not a week to be complacent. This is a week to be proactive, to be busy, to do the things that you want and need to do. Oh, Melissa, there are a few of these decks available on Etsy. That is good to know. I would say grab them because I don't think there's going to be a reprint. I could be wrong about that. I could be wrong, but I'd grab them. Okay, so Febborn, that's good. We're up to Pamela Phillips. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We're going to do you, Pip, who is also a member. And we all know that Pip is Hippie Pippy, who is a fabulous presenter and vendor of StaarCon 5. And yes, we are making our plans for StaarCon 6. Sign up for the newsletter. The link to do that is right in the description. Okay, Pamela. The moon reversed, and in this deck, the moon is Odin. The moon reversed, Pamela, I don't dislike this reversal at all. This week, you're going to figure some things out. You're going to figure out the secrets. You're going to figure out how things are working, what to do, where to go, what to say, how to make it happen. You are figuring it out. Okay, and welcome to people joining on Instagram. Yeah, Melissa, expensive but gorgeous. This is Animals Divine by Lisa Hunt. It is one that I really love. All right, so next up, as per Pamela's request, we've got Pip, Hippie Pippy. Is this like the first upright card we've seen? And Pip, you get it, and it's the world, who is, of course, Gaia. And basically, Pip, the things that you are doing in your life are opening up the world to you. Remember that. This week, remember that what you're doing, you are creating your world. What belongs in your world, what doesn't belong in your world, that's what you're figuring out. That's what you're up to. That's what you're creating. It's a good thing. And for Pamela's daughter, back to reversals. And this is auspicious because it was in this presentation, in our 3-card weekly reading, we have the sun reversed, which is Horus. Here's the deal, Pam's daughter. It will not be perfect this week, but there will be some things that are objectively really good. Focus on the good. All righty, who is next? All right, Liz Harrison, I knew you were coming up. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Hey, Jackie, good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right. Okay, here we go, Liz. Ace of Swords, Duckling. I love that. So, Liz, Ace of Swords. I know you've been going through some stuff. Hey, Ethereal Moonlight, good to see you. I know you've been going through some stuff. I do get that. And I know the kind of stuff you've been going through. But the Ace of Swords is here to remind you that speaking the truth is not a bad thing. And that we have to give other people their space to figure out what they're going to do with that truth. And you can't control that. But stay strong in being a truth speaker. And as a truth speaker, Liz, you are also a way shower. All right. Up next, we have Christina R. We're going to do you, Karen, and Kim. And of course, Karen is a fabulous StaarCon presenter as well. All right. And of course, on Monday, what we do is pull a card for the week ahead. Liz, fantastic. I love that. I thought you might. I love it for you. All right. Christina R., here we go. In a minute. One more shuffle. All right. Brahma and Saraswati. We have the lovers. Oh my gosh. Christina, this could bode well for your love life, which I know has been on hold because of everything you're doing. But I'm actually thinking about it in terms of your job search. That maybe even this week, you're going to be laying that foundation for the first job as an actual midwife to be a really nice fit. So whether it's work, love life, or both, this bodes well for you for the week ahead. All right. Hey, Kianga. So nice to see you on Instagram. Hope you're doing super well. Let me know if you'd like a card for the week ahead. All right. So we're doing Karen at Christina's request. The Two of Cups reversed, and the Two of Cups is Otter. The Two of Cups reversed, Karen, whether this is about your relationship with yourself or your relationship with someone else, or simply peopling in general, there is something here that isn't feeling right. Take a moment to affirm your own good relationship with yourself and to really look at the people that you're interacting with and make sure you control those interactions so they are either healing or neutral versus harmful. Because I think we got harmful going on. Let's not do that. And now, Kim. Kim, you get the Seven of Cups, which is Dolphin. So Kim, Christina's sister Kim, there's actually a lot here to be hopeful about for the week ahead. Many possibilities, and you can choose. You can choose how you react to things. You can choose what you want to do and what you want to bring into your life. Recognize your power to choose and be careful about how you choose your reaction to things. All right. And I'm just going to hop on over to Instagram real quick to say hi to Kianga Art Gallery. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Irene Galumbo, haven't seen you in so long. Thank you for being here. Okay, Kianga, here we go. You get Strength, who is Tara. And here's what you need to know, Kianga, for the week ahead and maybe forever. You're stronger than all the mofos. Seriously. You have the ability to stay in your grace, to stay in your creativity, to stay in your compassion, and still rise above every challenge. And that's what you got to do. Okay, over to YouTube we go. Who is next on YouTube? It's Lisa Harmon. It's your birthday week. Happy birthday to Lisa. Let's give Lisa lots of love. And here is your card for your birthday week. Six of Cups reversed, which is Carp. It makes sense on a birthday week because what do we do on birthdays is we look at the history. So it makes sense that you will be looking at your history. But as you look at your history, remember that you always get to be the hero in that story. And as you look through, you can find joys and things of gratitude. You can also find opportunities for healing as you open up to this new year. Happy birthday. Okay, Teresa, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hey, Joanne on Instagram, good to see you. Okay. Oh my gosh, Karen better not call the manager after her reading. Amber, that's hilarious. Thanks for being here on Twitch. Let me know if you would like a card for the week ahead. All right, so let's see. Teresa, thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for being a moderator. Thanks for using members only emojis. Anna Maria, thanks for the like. All right. Teresa, for the week ahead. Kuan Yin, the star. I love this for you. It's about hope. It's about healing. It's about satisfaction. It's about getting the things that you want. And like we've been seeing this energy building for you. Do I think your life is always going to be perfect? Of course not. But you are doing a lot of what you need to do to create exactly the abundance that you're looking for in life, and literally to create your wishes coming true. So you keep going with that, Teresa. That is the thing. Astro Solutions, nice to see you on IG. 64 Amy Penn, you are up next. Four of Pentacles reversed, it's the beaver. And in the reversal, I know that right now a lot of your focus is on work. And this is a card that can really speak to work, career, money, that kind of thing. In its reversal, what it says is the job search may open up. Like there may be new interest, people approaching you, new opportunities coming up this week. Don't just think in the box, look for new opportunities, and I think you'll find them. All right, Nalini, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years, and thanks for using members only emojis. Here we go. Two of Wands, which is Dragonfly. I love this. This is such a hopeful, magical card. The Two of Wands tells you that now is the time, and I know you've been working on doing this. Amy, you are very welcome. Now is the time, Nalini, to think about what you want your future to be, and in ways both magical and mundane, be working to make that happen. Even if it's just in liminal space, holding the vision, that's enough. That's enough magic. So this week, get your vision set, hold it, and work toward it. All right. Barbie Bird, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. And I know that you just requested for Michelle Mixuir as well, who's also a member. So here we go. Yeah, Nalini, there's everything there to look for sure. All right, Barbie Bird, here we go. Barbie, for your week ahead, oh man, this is not necessarily a bad thing. Hey, Mixuir, good to see you. You get the Tower, Barbie, for your week ahead. It's Thunderbirds, but we remember that the Tower gets rid of things that don't serve us. And that is exactly what you've been working on doing. So be careful about your emotional responses this week. Really try to stay regulated. But we've seen lots and lots of people get the tower on Monday and come back on Friday with nothing horrible to report. And so I really think we need to see this in a very spiritual way. That this week you are making breakthroughs, not breakdowns. This week you are healing and letting go of what doesn't serve you so we can move on to the star and the sun and all the good things that come after this. All right. And for Mix You Ear, Michelle, thank you for being a member. The 10 of Cups reversed. The 10 of Cups is whale. And the 10 of Cups reversed, Mix You Ear, really does ask us to take a look at where are you not feeling happily supportive? Where are, if it's about friends or family or whatever, what are the conditions that are making you feel not supported? And how can we turn that around? There it is. All right. Smile Soul 20, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years, and thanks for being a moderator. We appreciate you. The Knight of Cups reversed, Venus. So you've been so good recently about being kind of proactive and being kind of out there trying to manifest what you want and need. And this does not suggest that you should stop doing that. But in this reversal, there is a sense that as you go looking, there are probably, let's use looking for love as an example. This tells me there are probably people out there looking for you that are just as shy and just as afraid. So recognize that other people who are standoffish might just be shy. Oh, Mix You Ear, your phone just died, so you have to get it fixed. Literally tech support. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Anna Kay, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Oh my gosh. So we're going to do you and your son who's going abroad to visit a friend's family. All right. Let's take a look. Smile Soul 20, you are very welcome. Katie, good to see you on IG. And Dr. Aled, good to see you. All right. Here we go. Anna Kay, for you, for your week ahead, Judgment. This is really about putting closure to the past and opening up to new opportunities. In practical terms, you may see some projects being completed or some phases of projects being completed. You may get some inspiration for new ideas going forward. So look for those things. And for your brother, no, sorry, not brother, son, excuse me. Sorry. For your son, Knight of Wands reversed. So between you and me, and of course, if he's listening, he'll hear it too. He's a little nervous about doing this as well. I think the trip is going to be fine, but I promise you, he will be careful. He will be careful. He will be polite. He will do all the right things. You're a little nervous about it, and he's a little nervous about it too, but I think it'll go well. All right. Claire C., good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years, and thanks for using members-only emojis. Look at you. See, that's where I was trying to go before. Quetzalcoatl. Yeah, that one I can do. King of Swords. Claire C. This week, you are a leader and an exemplar, whether that's as a teacher or as a student, whether that is in what you say, what you do, what you create. Remember that you are a leader, and you are a leader in what is true and what is right. So take your strength with that, Claire C. Gianna, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Everyone give some love to Gianna's tarot deck, the Craft Felt Tarot. That almost was used today. It sits right there because I very often use it. Okay, here we go, Gianna. Hey, Linda Hines, so good to see you on IG. Gianna, I love this for you. Seal, Ace of Cups. Ace of Mofo and Cups for you, Gianna. This week, let your heart be open. Let your heart be open for love, for inspiration, for hope, for healing. And all of those things are yours. It's a beautiful thing. All right, TJ and GA, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. A card for you and for your daughter. Oh, Medium That Rocks, you have this deck. Cool. You have a lot of decks. I appreciate that. I do too. Okay, TJ and GA. The world reversed. This week, expect the unexpected, and in terms of your own inspiration and direction, allow yourself to go further and in a more expansive direction than you ever thought you would. Literally, the sky is the limit for you. About 200 decks, Medium That Rocks, that makes sense. DH, I am coming to you. Not there yet. Okay, TJ's daughter. 8 of Wands reversed. So there's going to be ways that you might feel stuck. You may be waiting for information. You may be not sure what it is you want to do. If it's okay to just sit with that for a while, just sit with that for a while. If you need to be proactive to change it, go ahead. But the energy will flow when it's ready. Cassandra Revelta, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We're going to do you and your mom, Raquel, who is also a member. Okay, here we go. Cassie, 10 of Pentacles. I love this for you. I feel like this week you're going to have a very good and positive sense of your support, your foundation, and your way forward in a happy way. It's a beautiful thing. Raquel. Raquel. Page of Wands. You know, I know you're an art teacher, and this week I think you're going to have fun being an art teacher and being an artist. And I think what you're going to do this week is remember the youthful artist that lives within you and really give a lot of space to that energy within you to create and be and take the lead. Lily, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. We appreciate you. Thanks for using members only emojis. Where in the world are you right now? It's good to see you. Here is a card for you. The 6 of Pentacles. So, you know, this is really a card about reciprocity. It can be about charity. It can be about giving or receiving, asking for help or helping others. And so this week, you may be feeling a need to do a lot. You may be having others come help you with things. You may be paying them to do those things. You may be also helping someone. But at the end of the day, it gets you to where you need to be. All right. Candy B, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We're going to do you and Marlon. Okay. Candy B, 7 of Cups reversed. This week, be careful. No dark imaginings. Do not let your imagination run away with you and take you to a bad place. Be careful about the choices you make. Be grounded and realistic, and you'll have a good week. For Marlon, the 10 of Pentacles reversed. There may be some family issues, some money issues, or some home issues. Take care of what you have to take care of, but if it's not your responsibility, you don't have to do it. All right. LP, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Candy, you're very welcome. LP, you get the Page of Swords. This week, it's all about communication. It's about whether it's something you're reading or something you're writing or something you're saying or something you're thinking. I feel like you can really move yourself forward if you simply pay attention to what and how you're communicating to yourself and to others, and how you're processing the communication of others. Okay, I'm going to hop on over to Insta real quick. Linda Hines, my good friend. I'm doing you right the heck now. Thanks for being here. The Knight of Swords. Time for swift action. If there's something that needs to be said, be careful about how you say it, but do say it. If it's time to make a move of some sort, yes, it's time to make a move. We don't wait. We do what we got to do and move it forward. And if you're waiting for something to happen, it will probably happen more quickly than expected. The important things: communication, integrity, and speed. That's what you got to focus on this week, Linda. Back to YouTube, we have Kathy. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. The Hermit reversed. This week, you know, for a lot of people, I wouldn't want to say this, but I kind of trust you, Kathy. So I'm going to say, this week, you don't have to think too much. Just do it. If you want to do it, just do it. Seriously, spend time with your friends. It doesn't have to be deep. It is time for you to kind of come out of your hermitage, in whatever way you've been in a hermitage. Be a little more social, be a little more open, have a little more fun. All right. Karina Morrison, good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a new member. Good time for me to remind you all, we have a members-only live stream coming up on April 30th, 7 p.m. The link is already up. Mark your calendars if you're a member. If you're not a member, consider becoming a member so you can join us. All right, Nancy Rose, nice to see you on Instagram. All right, Karina, here we go. Knight of Pentacles reversed. So this is really like that question of, how do I live in the practical world? How do I make the coin of the realm? How do I do what I need to do when there's so many other things that call me, and where doing this that needs to be done feels slow and fraught? Well, we'll turn it right side up to make it easier. And in this particular card, the Knight of Pentacles is the mistress of animals. And that's a clue. It's a clue to take care of the things that matter most. Take care of the things that matter most in a very practical way, and forward you will move. All right. Virginia Sirwa, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time. I hope you're doing well. Here is a card for you. Page of Pentacles reversed. I think it's fun that Page of Pentacles is Hanuman. Page of Pentacles reversed for you, Virginia. There is a question about how to go forward. There is a question about what you want to do, what is possible for you to do, and there's some communication there. Maybe you need to have a conversation with someone about what comes next, and maybe you're not even sure, and maybe you don't even want to have that conversation. Let's turn this right side up to welcome the words that you need, and recognize that the key this week, Virginia, is to keep it practical and realize that you are learning and growing. So keep a youthful mindset. Melissa, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We appreciate you. Thanks for using members only emojis. La Magician, so good to see you on Instagram. Okay. And if you're joining on Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, if you'd like a card for the week ahead, do let me know. That's what we're doing here today. Melissa, here we go. Alligator. The 5 of Cups. Melissa, I feel like this is a difficult week. I don't know if this is personal, professional. I don't know what it is, but there is, like, we are dealing with some sense of grief, some sense of sadness, some sense of loss, and we have to acknowledge that. But we know the thing about the 5 of Cups that's important is not all is lost. There is hope, and we must hang on to that hope as well. Gemini Sun, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member, and thanks for using members only emojis. You get the World, and it's upright. Gemini Sun, you are in the process of creating your world, and that's because the way your world was before, you were like, yeah, no, I don't want this. This is not my world. I want something different. I want something better. And you're getting it, and you're doing what you have to do to get it, Gemini Sun. So let's keep your eye on the prize and recognize you're doing what you need to do to create the world you want to live in, Gemini Sun. Oh, Melissa, I feel like I've been a whiny bee lately. Yeah, no, I think you're dealing with some real stuff, and we need to acknowledge it. I think you need to give yourself that grace, Melissa. Imy, so good to see you. Let's see what we see for the week ahead for you. The 3 of Wands reversed. And yeah, I know you've got no work. I understand that. I've got cards on the floor. I'll do this reading, and then I'll dive down and pick up the cards I just dropped. So, Imy, the thing you need to know is things that have happened are making you feel bad and making you feel like you can't be successful. But you can be. Keep looking for that success, and you will find it. Okay, let me go get the rest of my deck. I'm back now. All right, Lisa E., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay, we're going to do you and your daughter, Jenna. For you, Lisa E., it's the 8 of Swords reversed, and reversed is the preferred presentation for this card, suggesting that you are really healing. And with that, a lot of new opportunities are opening up. So Open your thinking to new opportunities, and new opportunities you will find. Okay, and for Jenna, the 9 of Wands. It is not easy. Like, life is not easy. Your life now is not easy. As you look to the future, you can see it's not going to be easy. But this reminds you that you have the strength to handle what you need to handle and the support to help you do that. Joyous Ocean, good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Okay, so we're going to do you, Jada, and Joanne. And Joanne is a member here as well. Okay, starting with you, Joyous Ocean, who is Dion C. Monsanto. The 2 of Pentacles, which is Panda, so cute. 2 of Pentacles reversed. Time, money, energy. These resources are going to feel stretched. Do the self-care you need to do to make sure you will get everything done and be where you need to be. It is okay to be busy. Make sure that busy is planting the seeds to bring the money in. For Jada, the 3 of Cups. I think you're coming back to yourself. I think this week you're going to have some fun, maybe enjoy some friends, and really see some of the lighter side of life. For Joanne, and Joanne, thank you for being a member. There's that Knight of Cups reversed. This week, you're going to be very careful about where you put your energy. You need to be pursuing what matters most, not what other people tell you to pursue, not even necessarily what's right up in front of your face. Pursue what matters most only. Karen Hendershot, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Hope you're doing well. Here is a card for the week ahead. The 8 of Cups. This is not the first time that octopus has been used for the 8 of Cups. There's an octopus in the 8 of Cups in the Mother Piece deck as well. There's a fun tarot fact for you. All right, Karen Hendershot, here we go. This is really about recognizing the ways in which you've been abandoned by people who should have been there for you, and then being willing, I hate to say this, but being willing to abandon them, because it's not abandonment. It's just walking away and walking toward what you really want. That's what it's all about. This is acknowledging what has been and walking toward what will be, and what will be better. DH, here we go. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Here is a card for you. The Knight of Pentacles. DH, this is a week about taking care of the practical stuff, doing the things you need to do in order to move forward. It is really about the mundane, but it brings you forward to where you need to be. So just pay attention and do the tasks you need to do, and all will be well. Martha Vink, so good to see you. I'm sorry Mom isn't feeling well. Martha, thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. We have Ibis, the 6 of Swords reversed. Be careful this week, Martha, about being in your emotional mind without having the logical mind there to keep you in check. There are lots of ways that your life is moving forward in a very good way. Feel what you're feeling. Feel whatever you're feeling, but don't let feelings derail you. Christine Hallowell, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Eight of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this week, some of the things that you've been thinking about and working on may take, like, there may be some new information that makes it a little harder. You may need a break. You may need a rest. Things may not be as normal or as usual this week. That's okay. Don't read into it. Just go with it and all will be well. Okay, Lisa McCord, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for the week ahead. Turtle, the Four of Cups reversed. This week, make the most of situations. Be open-minded. Some things you think you won't like, you actually will. Some things you think you don't want, maybe you do. Be open-minded. Oh, Karen, you're going away this weekend on holiday, not during your family this holiday. I am so proud of you. Oh my gosh. I am sending you so much love and I'm so proud of you. That is a good move on your part. Medium that rocks. So good to see you. I have done whatever you do to friend someone on Discord because you were the one person whose name I knew. So yes, everyone, I'm trying to figure out Discord. Okay, medium that rocks. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Here's your card. Page of Cups. This is good. This week, there is a lot here about communicating who you are to the people who need to know it. I think it's about marketing your new business. It's not really a new business. Marketing your business could also bode well for romance. You never know. And so this week you are learning and speaking and moving forward with love. Hey, Kim Morris, good to see you. Joanne Ellis, thanks for being here. Seven of Cups reversed. This week, be careful. You may feel like some of your options and opportunities are limited. Check to make sure that is really the case. Be careful about being up in your head. Recognize that you have the opportunity to determine to some extent where you're going and what you're doing. Thank you, Medium that rocks. Hey, Stacy Flannery, good to see you. Peggy Lou Levens, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Here we go. Temperance reversed. This week, you're going to have to really lean in to be patient and proactive and to figure out where you want to be patient and where you want to be proactive. You're going to feel a little out of balance and a little out of patience this week, so use your creativity and your magic. Jackie Masters, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. You get the Four of Cups reversed. This week, make the best of some difficult situations. If you don't like all of your choices, you're going to have to choose the least egregious one, but stay positive because that positivity will bring better things to you. Nada Iva, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's your card. Eight of Wands reversed. You may be feeling a little stuck. If that stuckness is necessary for healing, then you sit with it. If that stuckness is you in circular thinking that's not helping you, then we have to turn this around to let things move this week. So you may need to be getting out of your own way, but this week also expect some delays. Ethereal Moonlight, what we do on Monday is a card for the week ahead, and I'm happy to do that for you. Thanks for being here. Page of Wands. This week, it's about learning, it's about communication, it's about pursuing your passions and your creativity. If you're taking a class or going to school, really focus on that. If you're thinking about doing that, now might be a good time to sign up. Have conversations with people that you enjoy, and good things will come from it. Irene Galumbo, it is so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Queen of Swords, Athena, I love it. This week, you're nurturing the right things. Speak the truth, do the right thing, do the things you need to do in order to nurture the things that are most important. You're a person who has integrity. Nurture that, and it will help others. Jenna Perkins, good to see you. Thanks for your kind words. Dr. Aled, you're up next. Good to see you. All right. Dr. Aled, here we go. Yeah, Peggy Lou, that's a really good idea. Put temperance upright all over the house. I love that. Dr. Aled. 9 of Wands. All right. It's not easy, is it? And we know it's not easy. And you may feel under duress and you may feel under attack. Don't take it personally. Do what you have to do because you know how to do it, and things will move forward. All right, who is next? Kim Morse? Kim Morse is next. All right, here we go. Kim, it is so good to see you. Thanks for being here. This is for Kim Morse. The 10 of Swords reversed. So this is about healing. This is about letting go of what doesn't serve you. And if other people have spoken unkind words to you that still play in your head, it is time for them to be all removed. Let them go. Time to hear your own truth and let your own truth guide you. Oh, gotcha, Dr. Aled. That makes sense. Stacy Flannery, so good to see you. Is it coincidence that you and Kim were right next to each other? I think maybe not. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Okay, here we go. Stacy. Hey, Japanti Babakar. Good to see you over here on YouTube. Thank you, thank you. Oh, so Stacy, that was just a happy accident. I love it. All right. Stacy, here we go. 7 of Pentacles reversed. This week, look at what is not working, whether it's about a relationship, something that you're doing, something you believe to be true. If it's not working, be willing to change it. Allow for change, and allowing for change will allow for good things. So if it's not working, do something different. Hey, Joe Labruto, good to see you on IG. All right. Who is next? Jenna Perkins, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. 6 of Swords reversed. Jenna, there will be a tendency this week for you to focus on the problem more than the solution, for you to feel overwhelmed because your emotions are riding higher than your logic. Bring your logic in and you will find the solutions you need. Oh, Christine, thank you for that feedback. Makes sense. Okay, Depanti Balbakar, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Oh my gosh, Stacy, that's crazy. I was literally talking about that with Kim this morning. That's why I'm your tarot fairy godmother, my friend. Thanks for being here. All right, Depanti. And thanks for joining us on YouTube. Great to see you. Jenna, you're very welcome. Depanti, look at you. You get the sun. Straight up. This week, lean into your happiness. Allow yourself to shine. Don't let anyone make you small. Recognize your intelligence and recognize your ability to be happy. All done. It's last call for readings, y'all. My goodness gracious. Stacy, love you too. Okay, last call for readings, y'all. So this is Easter week. It's also, we're in the middle of Passover. So happy whatever you do. I want to remind you that I work throughout. Oh, here we go. Michelle F. Good to see you. Coming right on in. Glad you're here. Yep, caught me right before I finished. You did a good job. Okay, Michelle F. Michelle, you get the 7 of Pentacles. This week, you're going to work hard and you're going to wonder if the work matters. You're going to wonder all the things. You're going to wonder all the things. Just keep doing what you're doing. Focus, rest when you need to, work when you must, and all will be well, Michelle F. Absolutely, Stacy Flannery. Oh, Stara, although did that last month. So yes, it is last call. And I'm so grateful to all of you. I'm grateful to the members, the moderators, everyone for being here. I work throughout the holiday week. Please feel free to reach out to me. And I am upgrading my office situation. So my new private office is opening in W Executive Suites where I've been working. I've had my virtual office there since October. And I now have my full-time regular office going to put my lamps in there today. So it's even easier to come see me in person in Stuart, Florida, if you would like to. Otherwise, I am available to you by phone, FaceTime, Zoom, you name it, we'll do it. Reach out. There is a link to book the readings. Oh, Stacy, thank you. Thank you. There's a link to book your reading in the description. Reach out, book a reading with me. If you happen to be off work sometime this week, I guarantee you I'm not off work. All right, my friends, I appreciate you. I will look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you all so very much. Have a fabulous, fabulous week.